Hey folks, it's Brian. We are back today with another fun episode, just me and Layton talking about some amazing stuff. Also announced today, Ninja Sex Party UK Europe Tour next year. Those tickets go on sale next week, so we're very excited about that too. Anyway, you know what I'm going to say. You listen to the show. Also, by the way, if you're here from the 10-minute power hour that I was just on, thanks for checking us out. If you want to support us, patreon.com/Layton Night. Sign up at any tier to get video episodes every week. $5 a month or more gets you a mini episode every week as well. I love doing the show. I'm happy to be back, and I hope you enjoy it.
Brian, today we're here to reclaim our honor.
We should talk about what happened.
Well, obviously, that's why I said it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
because we need to, I feel like we should bring in a therapist.
I feel like we conflict resolved pretty well on our own. We don't need a mediator.
I don't think it was conflict. I think we just need, there are issues worth exploring, maybe. But
so
maybe you
for
disagree.
the first time in 5 years of doing this show, we got 30 minutes into a record and had to scrap it because it was maybe the worst. I mean, it was the worst episode we've ever done.
So yeah, so we started just normal recording session. This is about a week ago ish, right? And we've both been very busy, and we had blocked out a small amount of time to record, and yeah, we got 30 minutes in, and I believe it was me who said, "Hold up. Is this the worst thing we've ever done? And is this actually bad?" And you said yes.
Yeah. So we stopped. And that's why you got Maury, Jory. And we actually recorded an introduction to what was going to be, I believe, an episode with your wife.
My what?
Your wife.
Thank you.
God, that was like the most quarter-hearted attempt. Yeah, so we recorded a little intro where we acknowledged this, and then because we did something else, it did not air. So that's what now I feel like we really got to bring it on this one.
Oh, we
because
will.
That
we
was
got stuff to talk
that was
about.
A humiliating experience, just personally, emotionally, professionally.
You know what happens? I applaud. Actually, I'm going to view it through a positive lens, which is I applaud our instincts to not put out crap, and I would much rather. I think it is good to like get half an hour into it. First of all, after half an hour, we were like, all right, we got to stop. Better than doing an hour and a half and being like, wait, we can't use this. So I think it's good. I'm going to give myself a little pat on the butt for successfully acknowledging that what we were doing was terrible and calling it out, whereas a younger Brian might have said, you know what, it's probably fine, and maybe this is just me, and blah, blah, blah. But
I'm going to start doing this more, pulling the plug. You spoke out, and you spoke your truth.
I'm an ally.
You are an ally to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And to the quality of this podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Well, we're barreling headlong into episode 300 here without a real plan for what to do for it. So,
yeah.
By the way, help.
We'll do what we typically do, which is we solicit suggestions and then deny all of them and come up with our own thing.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I think we should make you smoke weed again, because that would be funny to me and I would like it. I don't think we have to go big for episode 300. I think we keep it small. We keep it intimate. We give the people what they want, which is Brian smoking weed, but like more of it. I keep thinking about how last time you like saw like 2.5 edible plus a couple of hits on the elderly person vape pen as too much. Was that the last time you smoked weed?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Smoked? Yeah. Well, depends what you mean. I did eat a couple of those edibles shortly thereafter, and they did nothing, and I slept poorly, and then I was like, fuck this forever. So I technically ingested THC, officer, slightly after, but then we just got rid of them.
That's bizarre. You could have given them to me.
I guess yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
What a waste.
I see, you know, as your elder, I see myself as something of I have to protect you from your own baser instincts. So I didn't want to give you hard drugs,
2.5.
right? Like marijuana. Yeah.
You know what I did when we went to Halloween Horror Nights? I needed to sneak edibles in, which I know they don't care about. The drug dogs are not there for that. But I pay my hard-earned corpo cash on these edibles, and I do not want to be forced to throw them away. And Halloween Horror Nights is best experienced on a heroic amount of edibles.
Sure.
So I had bought a package of Bubble Yum gum because I saw it and got excited and nostalgic.
Didn't even know they still made it.
I know, right? And then I took a bunch of them out, and they're the perfect size for a bunch of my favorite edibles. Lost Farm. You can see that I open packages like a rabid raccoon.
Yeah, you really got to get that weed.
Yeah, but I shoved it in there and then put one Bubble Yum on top and was like, boom, done.
And you took one while you were at the park.
I took 2 while I was at the park.
And how many? What's the strength of these?
These are 10 each, so I probably took like 15
10 grams.
to 20. Yeah, 10 milligrams.
I know, I was kidding.
If the difference between grams and milligrams is what's constituting a joke on this show now, we really are not on a good track to
that's
up
a
our
factor
worst
of
episode.
1,000, Leighton. That's funny.
What this podcast needs, a factor of 1,000 applied to a factor of 0, which is the level of interest this recording currently has. It's not looking good. Welcome to Late Night with Brian Recht. I can't even introduce the show.
Continue.
Welcome to Late Night with Brian Wecht. I'm Leighton Gray, resident czar of podcasting mediocrity. Tsarina. Aha, okay, it sounds cool now. Tsarina of podcasting mediocrity. And that's Brian Wecht. What's your title?
I am Minister of Culture.
Okay, Minister of Culture. What's your edict for today?
First of all, my parents taught me not to talk about my edict in public, right? They said that was rude. They said I shouldn't do it, and especially don't take it out, right?
Right.
Then you take.
But you're the Minister of Culture. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
That is true. I get to decide what's culture.
What's culture and what's not culture? Go.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Culture. Well, obviously, because we talk about it so much, anything in the Vince Gilligan verse is culture, for sure. Okay. I think that's good.
Not culture.
Not culture. Kim Kardashian is not culture. And especially this new show she's on that everybody's making fun of is not culture.
Culture.
Okay, culture. I'm going to say visual art in general.
Not culture.
NFTs.
Congratulations. You've just given the blandest takes that you could have possibly given for any of these setups that I just softballed to you.
I'm warming up. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. Strike one.
Oh, am I bringing a hostile energy to the podcast? Do we need to have a dialogue
that's
about...
strike two right now. You don't want to see what happens when we get to strike 16. Because things are going to get real. Now, we do... Look, podcasting is in the air. It's November 2025. No, turn that off. I don't like that energy.
What? Would you prefer, like...
That's better. I mean...
I actually kind of love that.
So, patreon.com/Late Night to see what the fuck I'm talking about, by the way. That's much
the red
better.
indicates that I'm angry.
Now you're pink-ish. Well, okay, here's a question for the room. Recently, as we know, the famed WTF with Mark Maron podcast stopped. They ended roughly a month ago. And, they said after however many, I don't know how many years they were doing it, 15 or something, maybe 16. They said, that's it. We're done. I think they talked about this. Mark Maron killed a guy and had to go on the lam. And so could no longer podcast from his garage.
Understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
When he says, who are your guys? He really means, who are your victims?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who'd you get?
And where are they buried?
It's interesting. I hadn't heard there was the early version, and then it morphed into whatever it became. But he hadn't said who are your guys for a long time. Oh, even though that was like his thing for
the thing
forever.
People make fun of him for.
Yeah, who are your guys? So here's the question. And okay, so sorry, let me more context. They were talking about, Mark and his producer Brendan, about they had an agreement a long time ago that if either one of them thought, hey, it's time to stop this, they would stop it. Okay. And that was the not the canary in the coal mine. That was the
death knell.
Yeah. When one of them said, okay, I think we should stop. And the other one was like, yes, been feeling it too. So what are our metrics? If we hit what? Or what happens in order for us to stop this podcast? I might propose one, which is that we try to record an episode and fail within half an hour of doing it.
I would say the most likely thing would be like an irreconcilable break in our friendship and personal relationship.
I've been trying for 5 years to make that happen, and so far
you can't get rid of me.
No luck. Yeah. That is my specialty.
See. What else? If one or both of us gets a job that is so time consuming but is a dream job and actually pays money,
yep,
that would make doing podcasting obsolete. But I mean, a real answer would be is that I think, despite our commitment to being as mediocre as possible, we do put out an episode every week, and I think we've only missed an episode like once. I mean, we do reruns,
sure,
but I think that instead of the podcast ending wholesale, it would likely turn into a much more intermittent one, bi-monthly or whatever, which wouldn't be good for metrics, but it would be for the love of the game and to keep it going. So
yeah,
I'm kind of shocked we've gotten this far.
Well, and I think the big one is if it stopped being fun, we would stop doing it, right? But I mean, we're 5 years in, and I've never had fun once. So in logic, we call that statement vacuously true.
Yeah. Sorry, this
there you
light
are with that fucking light again.
It's called a ring light, Brian. Mm-hmm. Your forehead is your own ring light, so other people might need a little lighting in their dark apartment.
I have a not a ring light, but a panel that's pointing right at me right now.
Well, my ring light is shaped like a heart, actually, so it's actually my heart light.
Mm-hmm. Turn on your heart light.
Yep, that's what I just did.
We got to put it in, yeah. Well, I think those are good metrics. Yes, so far we're well past. We're almost at 6 years now, right?
If either of us goes to prison, actually, no, we'd continue podcasting, obviously.
Oh, for sure. I would love to.
We would just visit each other, and we'd do it over the little phone.
Over the little phone, yeah. So we'd get little lavs and just hold them up, right? To
yeah.
the phone. Yeah.
No one's ever done that.
Mm-hmm. You know what I want to do someday? I want to be in prison, behind the glass.
Yeah.
Or visit someone in prison, either one. And do the thing where you put your hand on the glass and they go to do it. I'm going to yank my hand away and be like, psych.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't do that with headphones and a hat on, but yeah. Got him.
And then you run. You leave the phone dangling. You just run. I'm sure prison guards would love that.
Yeah, they really would love that.
Yeah. Or you start prank calling them when they can see you. Hi, I'd like to order a pizza, please. And they're like, I'm in prison. Or I'm visiting you in prison, depending on which side you're on. It'd be very hard to not do
bits.
Those bits. Or were you taught, I was taught when I was growing up, when you answer the phone, this is a pre-caller ID world. You answer the phone. I was taught to say, hello, this is Brian. Were you taught how to properly answer, or quote unquote, properly answer a phone as a child?
Well, I was generally told not to tell my name to any stranger because that would give them leverage with which to lure me into a van and murder me.
Well, yeah, that's why my parents wanted me to do it.
Right.
They're trying to get me out of the house for a change,
Yeah, it's a little adventure. Mm-hmm. No, it's for the same reason I wasn't allowed to have, anything with, real monograms on it with your initials.
Because they would be personal information.
Could see it and then be like, I know your full name based on those 3 letters.
Yes, that makes so much sense.
You should get into my band.
Leg? Mm-hmm. Is that you? No, I was taught that someone calls, they answer the phone. So Well, okay, here's a development that I don't think I've talked about on the show. My daughter now has a phone.
Yes.
And
so you've broken your own rule.
Well, it became, so we wanted to do the wait till eighth grade thing. And it became like very annoying to pick her up from school because of not being able to get in touch with her. It was like a whole thing that having some kind of phone would solve a lot of problems. So we got her I'm not going to buzz market any brands here, but a kid phone. It is a smartphone, but it's very locked down. We have to approve all contacts. We can see all the text messages, limited app store. It's not a standard brand of phone. It's like a special kid phone. And what I noticed is this child, of course, has not grown up in a home with a landline. So she has no idea how to answer the phone, like no idea whatsoever. So I would call her to pick her up from school. And okay, we're going to do a little scenelet here.
Okay.
I'm Audrey. You're a person calling Audrey. You can choose. Who do you want to be? What's your character here?
Can I be you?
Can anyone truly be me?
Well, who's calling your child other than you and Rachel?
You're me. Well, occasionally a friend's mom who's going to pick her up or something.
Right.
So anyway, you're me or Rachel.
Okay.
Whatever. So you call me. I'll be Audrey.
I'm calling. You've picked up. Hey, sweetie, it's Mom.
No, wait. Okay. You already messed this up. Just say ring, ring to start.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Ring. Okay, I've picked up the phone, but...
Hi, sweetie, it's Mom.
So what I'm trying to get at here, which is totally failing, is that she does not say hello when she answers the phone. She just picks up. And so when you're dialing someone, you don't know if, there's always a bit of a lag on a cell phone. You don't know if they can hear you. And so it's like ring, ring, ring. And I was talking to her the other day. I was like, honey, you have to say hello when you answer the phone. So that way I can tell you're there. The other thing she would do is she'd answer the phone and just go, sup. Which I don't know if she was trying to impress a friend or whatever, but it's so funny to hear an 11-year-old just be like, sup.
I mean, that's what if I see a friend calling, that is indeed how I answer the phone.
No, sure. Absolutely. But it was a level of attitude that we don't normally get. Like, it was not her voice that I'm used to.
Thanks for setting me up for a little scenelet in which there was no way possible for me to win on that one.
You got whacked, baby.
Wrecked.
That's what happens.
That's how I introduced the show. So that's how it's going to stay.
That is true.
I don't know. Are we doing just temperature
this
check?
Is great. No, this is great. This is great. Yeah.
There's a level of hostility that gives it a little juice.
I think this is fine. We have, we're 17 minutes in, and I last time when we called it, by the way, now every episode we do, we're going to get to like 20 minutes in and be like, is this a bad one?
We should have a segment theme for that.
It's just a bomb explosion. So we just, cut it off after 15 minutes.
I feel like we could do something better than that.
Is it called Come On, Gallagher?
Can we incorporate Mark Maron clip of him saying "Come on, Gallagher" into whatever?
Gallagher. Yeah.
Perfect. That's
great. So I think
important, legally distinct from "Come on, Gallagher."
They could be related, though.
Is this a "Come on, Gallagher" or "Come on, Gallagher"?
Yeah. Oh, now
I don't know which is which.
I think this is a "Come on, Gallagher" because look.
No,
I think hold on.
I think a "Come on, Gallagher" is Maron enticing Gallagher back into the studio. So if we're saying that the episode, we've done the temperature check, if it's good to go, that's a "Come on, Gallagher." We're walking ourselves back from the edge. If we're saying the episode is a bomb, that means we're going to go "Come on, Gallagher."
Because we just blow it up. Why not?
Yeah. Right? Can we have a really loud, like gushy Foley of a watermelon being split?
I think we probably can.
Okay, great.
But my point is, at the last episode, the one we stopped,
aborted.
I felt I was, providing one of my comedic experiences, and I was like, while I was doing it, I was like, this is bad. This is not funny. I have not felt that so far. So
ever in your life?
Yeah, let's say yes.
Was it when we were fixing baseball? Because that bit really did go nowhere.
I don't remember that at all. I have no memory of doing that. How did we fix it? Let's do this bit that didn't work.
I don't remember.
Again.
No. What were we talking about before we came up with Come On, Gallagher?
My daughter's phone and answering a phone.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, we're pretty locked down on the phone, but I do hate that she has a phone. But
why didn't you just get her a flip phone?
Because one thing she really wanted, and this I could sympathize with, is she wanted to be able to take pictures with it and be like, look at this bug. And that I want her to be able to take a picture of a cool bug. Like that is one of the main things we bond over is I saw a cool bug today. Speaking of which, we are in the middle of a mantis run at our house, the likes of which we have never
hold on one second.
What?
Flip phones have cameras.
Yeah, but not great ones.
Oh, boo-hoo.
A smartphone is better for...
I served in the flip phone trenches. Come on.
Well, so did I. But you know what? It's a better camera. Anyway, we have found a second mantis on our property.
Are they
which
duking it
is
out?
now 2 in like 3 weeks. Rachel saw it. She was coming home from work. I was actually on a call with some friends in here, and Audrey comes bursting into the garage, like literally, like not even knocking, just like slams through the door. Daddy, there's another bug, another mantis. And I was like, y'all need to hold on.
Fuck you guys.
So I just ran out front, and Rachel had found a mantis, and this was an interesting one because it was smaller than the other one and had black eyes, not the green eyes like you're used to mantis green eyes, the little pupil things. This was fully black eyes. So I have not yet checked out what that means. It was smaller. Maybe this was a male and the other was a female.
Oh my God, if it's a male
species,
you have the opportunity to watch a sexy beheading.
Well, actually, we were watching mantis videos the other day, and we watched a video of Audrey and I of a male mantis get its head bitten off pre-mating and then found its way around and continued to mate.
Wow, I'm so glad you were showing your child insect necrophilia.
We'll watch animal videos. Animal videos are cool. Yes.
Do you watch the insect fighting videos?
Yes.
Ethically, I have issues with that, but also they're fucking awesome.
Well, we watch the nature documentaries where they fight. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the cage fights where they put insects together and they
we generally don't watch that. No.
Okay,
we'll watch nature videos. The ones
I'll show her.
Yeah, please. The ones we especially love, the best ones, I was thinking about this today, are the ones where some male animal does an insane mating dance and the female is just like standing
real
there.
life?
Yeah, right. And eventually is like, nope, and attacks the male. After this guy is like, there's some, I wish I could remember the name of the bird. There's bird,
just like real life when women don't go for nice guys.
There's some bird that I can't even remember what it is. It's like this crazy peekaboo dance. It's awesome. So
I do love that.
Yeah.
There are a lot of birds like that.
I actually this is true. If you ask my friends from college, I do have, me personally, a canonical mating dance that I would do to attract attention.
Please don't do it.
I have no plans to.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a secret between me and my scores of lovers over the years.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, can I have your child's phone number? Am I allowed to contact your child?
I think you are one of her contacts, I believe.
Well, I don't have her
added
number
you already. Really? I'll give it to you. Yes, of course. Thanks. She would love to get texts from you.
Yeah, I would enjoy that very much because I see bugs. I can see bugs too.
I would love for you to text with Audrey so she can tell by the way, all of her texts to me end with "love you," which is the cutest thing ever. Love you,
that's
little
adorable.
heart. Yep, and that's how she signs off the phone. Bye, love you. Click.
That's
very
so cute. She's
know.
nailed the goodbye. Your child very sweetly made me several pipe cleaner flowers when we were there the other night.
Yeah, so we can talk about this. You came over for dinner. We had a small group of people over, including you, and I and my/our agent and friend Peter Agustin, who has been on the show, wonderful guy, went to see Planet Booty play in LA, and several of you hung back at the house, including you and Audrey and Rachel, and stuff happened. So what happened after I left? Because we were playing games, and I think the games continued, yeah?
The games did continue, and I was sad that you weren't there for, what is it?
Just one?
No. It's not Pity Party. What is it? Hurt Party?
Oh, Hurt Party, yeah.
It should be called Pity Party. That's a better name.
Yeah.
But the idea is that it's sort of like Cards Against Humanity, except the person who's, in charge of the round has a card that has a grievance, and then everyone picks a bad apology from their hand for it. And it was like the most gaslighting you ever saw, and it was like, oh, Brian is all over this.
Such as? Give examples, please.
Well, let's see. The winning hand, because one of our friends won all 3 board games that we played.
Oh, who was it?
Our mutual friend. Let me find the image that I took of the winning hand, because it was very good. So the grievance, the hurt was, you gaslighted me. Grammatically, I have an issue with that. And the apology...
That's what it said on the card. So that's the person has the card. It says, you gaslighted me. And then everyone else has to play an apology card.
Yes. And the apology card that I picked that won our mutual friend the game was, that never happened.
Great.
Which is Brian Core if I've ever seen it.
Oh, extremely so. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. And we also played Just One, which is maybe...
Gaslight you? I would never.
Yeah. The most tasteless shirt that I wish I could own but cannot abide is Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss in the Heaven's Gate logo. Rest in peace, all the victims of the cult. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing that happened. Unfortunately, that image makes me laugh.
Yeah.
And I am a bad guy. So just, keep that in mind. I know.
Well, I'm going to send you another image that might give you a little chuckle here that I don't think we can.
Okay, fine. I'll chuckle at it. People won't know. Did you pose specifically in that second image to match this photo?
No, that was an old photo. I saw the one photo and I was like, I think I have a canonical selfie I use like that.
That's amazing. Yeah, we can't show that. Really good though. But yeah, we played Just One, which is maybe the only board game that I actually enjoy. And then we also did, what's the name of the 6-second scribble, whatever the fuck?
Oh, I can't remember the name of that. Yeah, something like that.
But you get a card, you have 60 seconds to draw, 10 little drawings, and then the person next to you has to decipher the drawings.
Yeah, so you get a card which has some theme, animals, words beginning with S, whatever. And there are 10 things, and you have to draw them, and then you pass them to the next person, and then they have to identify them. And for those of us who are not artistically inclined, such as myself, this can be a real challenge. But I wonder, now you can what do you think, because you are a professional artist, is it harder for you because you want to do more detail?
No, I think I'm pretty used to, in my mind when I'm drawing, I don't realize how quick I'm doing it, and then other people watch me do it and are like, whoa, you're fast, because in my brain it's going very slow. I feel like I made out okay on my rounds, but the other artist at the table was fucking cleaning house.
There were a couple artists at the table. I suspected
collusion. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. I expected collusion between 2 of the participants because they were so consistently crushing it.
Yes. I did not do that well.
I thought yours were pretty legible.
Okay, but not great. I had one card where I had to draw. It was like mouse, rat, hamster, all on the same go, and it's like, how the fuck are you supposed to distinguish? But I can't do that in 6. I don't know if I could do that if I had 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are all fun. Just One continues to be an absolute joy. Were you part of the 3-way elimination that we had? Because I don't think I've ever seen...
I didn't play Just One, no.
Okay. I think the clue was bald, and 3 of us wrote hairless. And so it was not looking good.
What would I have written for bald? Probably like alopecia or something. So the rule with Just One...
Someone else wrote that. Your wife wrote that.
Yeah. the rule with just one is so there's a word people are trying to guess. One person's trying to guess, and everyone else can write just one word. And then the trick is before the person sees the words, you all look, and if any two people have written the same word, that gets deleted. So the goal when you're giving your clue is to find a word that you think no one else is going to use, but is a good clue for the thing.
And so you don't know. This is kind of cheating, but I feel like there always ends up being a thing of like, I'm writing the obvious one, nobody else write the obvious one.
That's right.
With our particular friend group, I feel like it's really tough because we go for the same obscure answers.
Yes.
And then they cancel each other out.
Yes.
It's tough. Also, being the person guessing the word based on the words is maybe the worst feeling position of any board game, which is kind of what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Because everyone's looking at you expectantly as you try to guess a word from just inscrutable clues.
What I like about that game is last time we played, which was a few months ago, there was one, I can't even remember what it was, but I was cluing something for you to guess. And I was like, I can write this because Leighton will know what this means and nobody else will know. Mm-hmm. And that is a great feeling when you're like, I know exactly the clue for this person.
Did I get it?
I think you did. I can't remember no details about it, making this a terrible story.
This time that someone gave an extremely personal clue on that I did not catch, and that threw me off. And also because Rachel told your daughter what to write, but I didn't hear that part. So I was like, oh, what would cause Audrey to write that? But the word was boss. The person with the personal clue.
What you were trying to guess.
Yeah. The person with the personal clue wrote my literal boss. The next one was just girl, and that was what your daughter was told to write. And so I didn't connect, girl, boss. And then someone else wrote baby. It was a tough loss for me. It was a humiliating display of ignorance and woe.
Well, what would I have written? Springsteen. I think I would have written.
Someone else wrote Springsteen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
so
know.
We're pretty
it's
aligned.
A fun game.
I like a good game. Your wife made a beautiful soup.
My wife made a beautiful soup, and my daughter made dessert.
Baked us brownies. She was on her best behavior the other night. I mean, I was so impressed. She pulled I'm so sorry, I just interrupted you. Continue. And I was like, holy shit.
I didn't know she knew those words.
Yeah. She baked brownies. She was setting the table. She took the dishes away. I mean, she was baking people little crafts. I mean, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Your child's grown up.
And then she took brownie orders. What do you want? Do you want vanilla ice cream?
She had a clipboard.
She had a little clipboard. Yeah, I was very impressed with her.
We all were.
And she was, is chill the right word? She was, when the games were going, she was good for that too?
I think she handled just one a lot better than last time, which I think really stressed her out.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. She was pretty stressed last time. But yeah, great. It was a great night. And the Planet Booty show, well, actually, it was a double bill because it was Planet Booty and Dave Heatwave.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I did a show with last year around the holiday, and it was great to see him and great to see the Booty Boys. And it was just a really fun show. Man, Planet Booty is fucking awesome. And
those guys rule.
I want them to perform. I know for various reasons they haven't been able to perform live as much, but it really is like the best live show I've ever seen. It's so fucking good.
That's awesome.
And they're also the best people.
I'm glad you got to go. I was glad that I did not have to go. Even though we got home at like midnight.
I got home before midnight, yes.
Wow. Okay.
I think
so
you
we
guys
really
had been gone like 10 minutes when I got back.
Damn. I mean, we were just gaming. Gaming, enjoying each other's company.
Gamers gonna game.
That's so true. That's what GOG stands for.
Yeah. I will say, let's see, what else about that night? I thought the chips I got were bad.
Which chips?
Like the tortilla chips. Yeah. I thought
I didn't really eat
weren't
many.
Good.
I was shocked at the Whole Foods guacamole not being terrible.
It's not. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. The salsa I got was fantastic. It was not Whole Foods brand. It was some other brand. But yeah, I was disappointed in the chips, but nothing else. It was a great night. We don't do it much, just a small group dinner. Just like, I mean, the impetus was Booty's playing that night. Hey, come over, hang out beforehand in case anyone wants to go. Yeah, no occasion, just like who's available. It was like us plus, me, Rachel, Audrey, and then 5 more. Perfect size.
Yeah.
Perfect size.
I do love that. I'm trying to think of like stuff that we talked about on the bad episode that I don't want to repeat, but some of them are things that happened that are cool. I won that fucking pumpkin carving contest.
Yes, with your shining pumpkin.
The shining pumpkin. By default, the 2 most beautiful words in the English language. And I got a $100 gift card and bought a $94 bottle of wine because I'm never going to spend my money on a bottle of wine that expensive.
I never have. I've never bought a bottle of wine
and
that much.
Drinking it, I was drinking it in a hot tub, in fact. I was
Hell yeah. Was it good?
I didn't realize I had bought a white wine, and I do not like white wine or rosé. I only like reds.
No, really?
So like for a white wine, it was fine, but
did you chill it?
No.
You drank warm white 94. Wait, hold on. I love this for you. You bought a $94 bottle of wine with a gift card you won in a pumpkin carving contest, but did not do the due diligence to realize that it was a bottle of white. Then presumably you opened it, poured it, was like, oh, fuck.
The cork broke. It was difficult to get in because the cork was breaking.
And the cork was breaking. But by that point, you were like, well, I opened the bottle. I don't want to wait for it to chill. I should just drink this white wine warm.
Yes.
Okay. How was it?
It was fun. And then the other day, I got I was making steak and I wanted some red wine for a marinade, and I got like a $15 bottle of red wine, and it was fucking delicious. So anybody who's tempted to buy like an expensive bottle of wine, consider how much wine and other important essentials in this economy that you could buy instead of being wasteful and stupid and spending $94 out of a $100 gift card
on the wrong bottle. Yeah.
On the wrong fucking bottle. I am a big white wine hater, and I don't like it chilled either. I don't like it chilled, which warm? I mean, if I'm going to have it, if I have to have it, I prefer it warm.
I mean, I knew you were mentally ill, but that sucks.
There's no medication for that.
No, that's just, there's something broken inside of you.
I know. That's why I've been in therapy for 13 years.
I will say, look, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I love a chilled red. I think a chilled red is one of life's great pleasures.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I've never had a chilled red.
It's the way to do it, and I'm not kidding when I say this, is get a bad red, like a Gallo.
Like a $2 chuck? $5 chuck?
$2 chuck is actually too good. Like a slightly sweeter red. Okay. Like a Stella Rosa or something like that.
Or Franzia.
Yes, exactly. Put it in the fridge, let it chill, drink it. You're going to have a good time.
You know what? I do like a sangria with shitty red wine chilled.
I know. This is what I'm saying.
Can we make sangria together sometime? Yes, I haven't had it since college, and I fucking love it.
I went to a party at Peter's place a couple of weeks ago, and he had sangria there, and it was awesome. And I was like, why the fuck am I not drinking sangria more? My mom used to love to make sangria.
Because you get to eat booze fruit.
And it's
amazing.
The best.
You know what's the secret underdog of sangria?
What's that?
Kiwi.
Oh, interesting.
It soaks it up so nice, and then it's like tart, and you get the one. It's so good.
Yeah, like an orange and some apple.
Yeah, white grapes.
White grapes. Whole peaches just thrown in. Don't cut them. You just drop them in.
Damn. Okay.
And then you eat the peach juice as the red wine, and the peach just like slurps down your face.
I've never had mango in a sangria. That's probably good.
It would be mangria then.
Mangria requires a whole other ingredient.
That sounds like a C-list Marvel character.
Mangria. Well, it also sounds like a way, in the same way that like they'll market skincare to men by being like, it's manly skincare.
It's manly sangria. Mangria.
Yeah, mangria.
Yes, what is it? It's like sangria, but with like bourbon or something served flaming hot.
That must be a completely different thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. I once went. Rachel, did she get me a gift certificate or something to this place? There was a
theme of this episode: misusing gift certificates.
Yeah, it was like a man, but like nail salon type thing.
Oh no!
Where they like give you a whiskey, when you come in, and you get a pedicure. And it was. I just had this thing on my lip the whole time. It was awful. Like and not necessarily because of what they were doing, although it was like dark woods and
the vibes were bad.
Vibes were bad, and the clientele was worse because I think the type of person who would voluntarily go to that sort of place, I might have some issues with.
Fellas, here's the hack. If you want to get a nice little pamper, go to a regular fucking nail salon because it's not gendered. It's going to be cheaper. This is a thing that I've been getting mad about a lot recently, which is like there's this very mainstream ideal of masculinity that a lot of like podcast bros promote, where it's like women are attracted to hyper masculine, like tall, high earning, like muscular, really traditionally masculine men. And it like belies such an insecurity in your own masculinity that is really unattractive. And if men just realized women like it if you're secure enough to do quote unquote feminine things like have long hair, paint your nails, or like cry or whatever, that's attractive. Like self-conscious masculinity is not.
Very
so there you
true.
go. There's my hot tip.
Yeah, and I think that is well advised.
Thanks.
So
fellas, that's what feminism is meant to do. It's supposed to level it for everybody.
Well, sorry, when you say fellas, I wanted to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You should have.
Let's do it. Come on. We just got to do this a little. Just one. Come on.
Fellas.
Yeah.
Great.
Say it again.
Fellas.
Yeah?
Fellas.
What's your line? No,
it's ladies, right?
There's two. It's ladies, and then there's fellas. Yeah. Fellas. Yeah. Has your girlfriend got the butt? Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
right?
I fucked that up again. I've been set up for another awful situation here.
That was that one should have been a slam dunk for you.
I fucking know. Jesus, leave me alone. I was trying to impart a positive message about gender equality and whatnot.
which I appreciated, and I do totally agree with you. I think I see examples of quote unquote modern masculinity, and I do not recognize that as a person I've ever seen in real life.
It's like there's such a desperation to it. And also like, hey fellas, you can use skincare. Here's the tip. You do not need to buy expensive skincare. Don't buy the St. Ives apricot scrub. You're going to scrub your fucking skin off. The Ordinary is dirt cheap. You can get here's a hyaluronic acid. This is $7. Having a skincare routine and setting it up is simple, easy. It feels good. Taking care of yourself is cool no matter where you land on the gender spectrum. And if you feel unattractive, you can take steps, like it'll increase your confidence if you're doing something nice for yourself, or like getting a manicure or just taking a bath. The number of
in my case, jerking off in a library.
In art galleries, that too.
Well, that too. Well, no, I can't talk about that anymore legally. Actually, since our last discussion, I can't discuss this any further.
Also, fellas, if you've never tried a bath bomb and a nice soak,
it's the best.
What are you doing? It's really not. So what? The water's purple. Do you know how silky soft you're gonna feel when you get out of that tub? You're gonna do it. Also, get a nice little like silk or fake silk like smoking jacket or robe. Get some little slippies going. That's masculine.
Well, so let me tell you my thing that I've been enjoying.
It's ungendered.
Recently
I'm just trying to pitch this to people who are insecure in their masculinity. You know?
I love a soak, as we've discussed. Now I will sometimes, I've done this twice in the last week and a half. So our new routine is Rachel drops off Audrey on the way to work. So they're out the door at like 7:30 every day. I usually don't have if I have a meeting, it's like 10 o'clock at the earliest. I can get a good 2-hour bath in.
2 hours.
So I will, if I have time, and I've been touring a lot, like I was just like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to a long one. I had a 2 to 2.5 hour bath the other morning and just sat in I have a pillow for the tub, like one of those tub pillows, and a little thing. So I just sat with my laptop in the tub, answering emails and occasionally watching Breaking Bad for 2.5 hours, like working from the tub, and it was fucking awesome. Bubble bath, always
from home,
bubble bath.
Work from bubble bath. Hi, hope this email finds you well. Thanks. It finds me in the bathtub.
Yes, covered in suds, and I like a lot of suds. So
do you refresh the heat of the water?
I absolutely do, 100%.
Okay, good for you.
So what I will do is here's my technique. The bathtub, the big bathtub we have where I like to soak, takes a moment to heat up, like maybe a minute or so, maybe a little more. And so I will turn it on, let it heat up, and then just at the point where it's heating up, stop it, drain the cold water, and then refill.
Yeah.
So, but what I find, I wish there was a better mechanism for this. We have the kind of faucet that's like you just turn the handle on or off, and then there's a littler knob that you adjust the temperature. I cannot find I never know what I'm doing. And the difference between scalding and lukewarm is maybe like 2 degrees.
You know what you do? Here's the hack. Electric kettle or stove.
Which we have, yeah.
Where, don't quite let it get to boiling, or let it get to boiling and then cool it off, and then as the water in the bath is getting lukewarm, you pour a little
that's a good
pour
idea.
a little in. I mean, it's this strat that you do if you can't get really hot water in the tub consistently.
We can this tub can get hot. Like the water is hot. It just, if you're in there for an hour, it's going to cool off. Which is also why I'm constantly doing like little like motions like this to impart energy from me to the water to keep the temperature up. So there's a lot of like wiggling and, little circular motions with my extremities, including all 10 fingers at the same time, to make sure to transfer some of that heat from my body into the water as per science.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're really exhibiting the privileged lifestyle of a podcaster of blowing money on white wine and then drinking it warm, taking a 2-hour-long soak in the morning before your 10 a.m. meeting.
Hey, I work for a living, okay? Just because
I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of both of us.
I happen to have a flexible schedule, which I am thankful for. Yes.
Yes, same.
And
I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great. And sometimes I'll call Rachel from the tub and I'll be like, hey, I'm in the tub right now. Are you at work? She loves that.
Where are you in Breaking Bad right now?
I am at the very beginning of season 4.
Very nice. Okay.
So, and
season 3 and 4 are my favorites. 3 is such a banger. It is like unimpeachable to me front to back.
Really good. I just finished the second episode of season 4 where that's the one where Jesse wants to have the nonstop party at his place. And it occurred to me, and this has probably been pointed out 1,000 times. I had not caught this on either of my previous rewatches. They get the pizzas delivered. And there's this little thing where he's like, they're not cut.
Yeah.
Which I realized is just a retcon to explain how Walt can throw an entire uncut pizza on the roof the previous season. Because my theory, which I have no evidence for, it just occurred to me while I was watching it, is he throws this whole uncut pizza on the roof. And fans must have been like, why wasn't the fucking pizza cut?
Plot hole.
Yeah. And so probably either they realized it or they heard fans talking about it, probably the latter, that as a minor plot point in season 4, they were like, oh, we're just going to emphasize that this Venezia, however you say it, pizza place doesn't cut its pizzas because, quote, I think Badger says something like, oh, yeah, that's their thing. That's how they save money.
It's like cost effective.
Yeah. And I thought it was such a funny way of addressing the least important, gotcha.
I had never considered the fact that the pizza is uncut because places do that.
Places do that. And I noticed when they were bringing it, I was like, oh, that's the same, like as they're bringing the boxes in, I was like, oh, that's the place that Walt got the pizza
from. The pizza.
So that's my theory, is that they thought they had or some people were claiming they had a silly plot hole, and a very Vince Gilligan-y middle finger. He was like, no, that's how that pizza place works. Fuck you.
Yeah, I do like that. That's nice.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
I am so interested because I've been showing Better Call Saul to our friend who has only seen 1.5 seasons of Breaking Bad. Not to the point that Mike is introduced, I think.
Yeah, that's at the very end of season 2. Mike.
Yes.
I think the last episode, maybe even.
Yeah. I think
or maybe
so.
right before it. Yeah.
But I am so curious what this friend's take is going to be on Mike's role in Breaking Bad versus his role in Better Call Saul.
Mm-hmm.
Better Call Saul displays a lot of like moral degradation in all of the characters. I mean, if that's kind of the through line of the show. And obviously you see it in Jimmy turning into Saul. You see it with Kim. You see it with Howard. You see it with Mike, especially. I mean, you get to certain things that he has to do and his reactions afterwards and his general hesitance about working for Gus after certain things he is required to do. I don't know why I'm like not saying, but it was very funny. This friend being like, I love Werner. Is he in Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Like an episode before. Oh, man.
I think it's very, having not watched Breaking Bad since all of Better Call Saul, man, Jimmy and Saul are very different. Like, very different.
The DNA is there, though.
DNA is definitely there, but it's like coming in for that first Saul episode and being like, oh, wow, they really did something with this character. It's very, very cool to experience it like that.
There's also, you can watch Mike do all sorts of fucked up shit in Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, but the single most painful moment is when he yells at his granddaughter. Mm-hmm. That shit hurts. That hurts real bad. Yeah,
man. Good, a lot of good Mike stuff. I think watching it this time, Dean Norris is my MVP. Man, he's good. He
is fucking great. He's so good.
So great. And this is such a stupid thing to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Just making these characters feel not fake, despite the fact that they're so heightened, and especially some of the stuff that Hank does, is such an accomplishment. And he is such a extreme weirdo.
Talk about toxic masculinity.
Well, exactly.
I mean, my God.
That he embodies that kind of thing, but it doesn't feel fake. He plays it, I think, pretty naturalistically. He goes through the whole panic attack thing, and now he's,
PTSD,
he's in PT,
and disabled.
And he's amazing. And yet, whenever I see him, all I can think about is
Lost.
Sex gifts.
Ugh. I mean, sex gifts is pretty iconic.
Sex gifts. I showed Rachel. I was like, "Did you know Dean Norris once tweeted sex gifts?"
They didn't delete it, which is the most based thing ever.
100%. We talked about it. I was like, and he didn't delete it or acknowledge it ever. And she was like, wow, that's cool.
Okay, have I talked about this on the show?
I don't know.
I have a friend who got a cameo from Dean Norris to break up with their boyfriend. That they said.
Wait, what?
That they ended up not sending.
Hold on.
But I've seen the cameo.
Amazing.
And
he did it?
Yes. And he's like struggling with it so hard.
Oh my God. I would never.
He's like, look, man, I mean, you've had your run. Like, it seems like he really cares for you. It was so fucking funny.
Look, I'm on Cameo. You can turn them down. You can just say, I'm not going to do that one.
I know.
That's amazing. And you've seen it.
Yes. I'm not sure if I have it.
I really want to see this.
I don't want to tell tales out of school, even personally to you, but I'm fine saying it anonymously to a group of strangers on the internet.
That is so funny. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
I can imagine because I've seen it. But yeah, Dean Norris, absolutely amazing. I also love Marie.
Betsy
I think
Brandt.
Marie is, Betsy Brandt is such a great character because she's set up to be very hateable, and I know a lot of people really hate her, but I love her. She's like she's one of the most sane characters on the show.
Yeah, weirdly.
Like, the amount that she puts up with from Hank is so painful to watch because
he treats her like shit.
Yeah, and she is doing everything for him. I think she has like the sole sane take when they're doing the talking pillow thing where she's like, look, it's Walt's life. If he doesn't want to go through the treatment, like I see this every day, like, it's his choice. She's like, I think she's cool, and I love the kleptomania subplots. I just think so much of the show is like characters acting out in very pathological ways. Yeah, because they can't deal with the real feelings or the things going on in their lives. I think
appreciated
observed in that
her.
sense.
I totally agree. I appreciated her little acting moment in the Hank doesn't want to get out of the hospital, and she starts to like jerk him off, and she's like, "What is it?" She's like, "If I can get you hard in a minute, you got to leave." And he's like, "Not gonna happen." Then it happens, and then they walk out of the hospital, and she's got this like smug little air, and it's such a great little expression.
Well, when she's like, "Yeah, keep struggling," and it's such a hard cut to him with the box. Yeah. She rules.
It's very funny. Yes.
I mean, everyone's doing a great job on that show. It's just such a triumph, and I can't wait to watch it again after just watching Better Call Saul. And I kept clocking bit characters in Breaking Bad who were in Better Call Saul, like the cop
arms dealer, the gun dealer, the guy from Deadwood, whatever his name is, Jim Davies, I think. Yeah.
The cop who helps the family when Walt goes into his fugue state, and he's the one who gives Gail's notes to Hank when he's recuperating. There are a couple of like courthouse people. Like there are a bunch of them that I can't call out to my friend who's watching it with me, but I get really excited. I'm like, oh, it's them. Yeah. It's
great. Let's move on to segments.
Oh, yes, we shall. I forgot that's a part of the show.
It is a part of the show. So our first segment, brand new for this year. Are we going to keep it next year? I don't know. We have to run it by the board. If they approve, then it goes to the segment committee, who oversees all of our segments and segment proposals. Of course, if once the board approves and the segment committee approves, then we have to A/B it, start doing some focus groups and things like that. And so far, the segment was approved for 2025, brand new. But we do have a rule that we got to approve every segment for the coming year well in advance. So will it be approved for 2026? TBD, I guess. Here's hoping, because I think it's a nice addition to the show. But I'm by the bylaws of the show, the board and the segment committee we're not involved in those. We can't be, because they need to be impartial, right? Otherwise they might have some kind of bias. I might bring little candies in for them or something. And first of all, I'm banned legally from buying Werther's originals anymore because I made some Werther's copies, and there was a whole legal proceeding about that. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I would be tempted to bribe, if I was even allowed these meetings, which I'm not, mostly due to personal conflict, but that's, again, a separate story. If I was allowed at these meetings, I could influence the proceedings. So legally, we can't be present when the board or the segment committee or the segment subcommittees, of which there are many, meet. But we're going to see what happens, and I guess we'll find out. We get an email on December 31st every year that tells us what the segments for the upcoming year are going to be, and I look forward to that in a month and change here from now to find out what the new segments, or perhaps old segments, for 2026 are going to be. So our first segment this year, brand new one, is our pop culture recommendation segment. This is where you get to talk about something you've been enjoying recently, book, movie, video game, whatever it is. And this segment is called What's Poppin', and the theme song goes here.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? Great. Layden, what's poppin'?
Thanks. That was really helpful, because it gave me some time to respond to some Discord messages and generally dissociate. What's poppin' for me, I'm going to pop something that I popped years ago when it came out, but I'm rereading it for funsies, which is Empire of Pain by Patrick Radden Keefe, which is about the Sackler family and OxyContin and the whole history of their family. I think it is just like such an excellent piece of journalism, and it isn't even until like 30% into the book that they get to OxyContin being developed, because the history of the family is so crazy, and I appreciate that you can feel, because there are a ton of sidebars that are just fascinating, and you can tell that Keefe just found this information and was like, holy shit, I have to put this in here because this is so wild. But like Arthur Sackler, kind of like the Logan Roy of the whole situation. It's a very Succession type family. There's the Sackler Gallery at the Met with the temple of
Dender.
Dender, yes. But he was like an art hoarder and was desperate to get his collection into the Smithsonian and like ingratiate himself. He wanted to be courted by curators. Like the way that he amassed all of this art and like obfuscated his contributions and like all these shell companies, and like that alone is fascinating before we even get into how fucked
crazy
they were on the pharmaceutical front. So yeah, I highly recommend Empire of Pain for anybody who is interested in that. It's just a great piece of nonfiction and very, very engaging.
Cool.
So that's what's popping for me. What's popping for you?
So, sorry, we took a momentary break to let leaf blowers leaf blow, and I got an
blow
email.
Leaves is what they prefer.
I got an email. We've gotten some good emails recently with some guest suggestions.
We have.
But I got an email. I have a Google alert on my name, as everyone must.
Insane.
And for the first time, this podcast, our episode Leeches and Plemons, which is episode 68, is on IMDb.
Why? Link me. What the fuck? Why?
There's no information.
Who did this? Why?
What? Why? Okay,
Link
hold on.
now. Immediately.
You must calm down.
You can't tell me something that exciting and not expect me to immediately want further information.
I'm going to send it to you.
Is because we mentioned Jesse Plemons?
Oh, wait, did it not? How can I copy this? Just a second. Is this? Let me try this.
Oh my God, old man attempts to figure out technology.
Hey, you just chill the fuck out.
Am I right?
I'm better at tech than you are. There we go.
Debatable.
Look at this. Okay, there you go. Is this might just be the Google result, but it'll get there. The IMDb wouldn't let me click the link.
Wow. Why? It's also using the old poster that I don't like. Wow.
This is legitimately on IMDb.
Oh my God. No, but look at like our Late Night with Brian Mack episode guide, 306. I mean, it lists every guest.
It does?
Guests that have. Jory Griffiths has an IMDb page. I have an IMDb
I had
page.
no idea we had an IMDb entry.
Dream Daddy has an IMDb
Brian Weck,
entry.
self-host,
So does Homebody.
32 episodes. So these are
fucked.
All right,
This is really fucked. What the hell?
So
what
these
the
are
fuck?
I mean, there are definitely people here with like IMDb pages.
Oh, I don't like some of the things I'm credited for on this. That's wow. Okay, well, that's
interesting.
Disorienting.
Yeah.
I like that your IMDb picture is you wearing the shirt that says "I have a PhD."
I mean, it's appropriate. Do I have a
Proud
whole
of you.
IMDb entry? I never look at this.
Proud of you. I had no idea that like music videos and like video games have IMDb pages. That's fucking nuts.
Oh, right. I am credited with a writing credit on Mythical because I wrote songs. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow, this is so boring.
Yeah. All right. What's popping for me?
What is popping for you?
What's popping for me is an Instagram account. So, Leighton, get out your phone and go to Instagram and look for the account Roadie Monday, ROADIE Monday.
Yeah, I'm going to pretend you haven't already made me do this exact thing.
And if you have been any kind of touring act, especially as a musician, I find this account very, very funny. I like it a lot. It's a lot of hyper-specific touring in-jokes that make me chuckle. They make me giggle.
Yeah, a droll little awry smile.
That is something a tour manager would do, that sort of thing. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's what's popped for me, the Instagram account, Roadie Monday. And I'll just say I'm enjoying Pluribus, the new Vince Gilligan show with Ray Seahorn, who is fantastic in everything she does. Yeah.
That was going to be my guess for what your popping would be.
That's too obvious. I'm doing Roadie Monday. All right, Leeches and Plemons. Let's go.
All right, now it's the time for our final segment, which is 3 parts gratitude exercise, 1 part petty grousing. The name of the segment is Leeches and Plemons, and the theme song goes right here.
Peaches and lemons. Peaches and lemons.
That was the introduction to the segment that I introduced perfectly. We will each start with the lemon, which is a thing that is a minor bummer, annoyance, grievance, what have you. You go first.
For mine is for reasons I will talk about in a moment. I am missing Audrey's rock band show this weekend.
Oh, because you're a bad father?
That's one of the reasons, but that's not the only reason. I mean, me being a bad father is leading to the reason, but yes.
Right.
That's right. I'm a bad father, but I'm a great daddy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Continue.
No, I have nothing else to say.
Okay, great. So you're going to miss your child's rock band concert.
Yeah, they're doing 3 songs. Believer by Imagine Dragons. Holiday by Green Day. And the Sheryl Crow version of Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, Sheryl Crow, really not getting enough love at 25. So
it's true. You don't hear much about her anymore. I guess she had too much fun on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Well, there's the murder that she was a part of.
Wait, I don't know this one. What is that a reference to?
Because her last name is Crow. She's a part of a group with other crows.
Yes, sorry. Thank you. Yes. Right. Yeah.
Just a little droll, bird humor for you there.
Very nice. A little, it's our particular brand of Corvid comedy that we do here on Late Night.
Yeah. You really don't have to, we can refer to COVID-19 without being demonetized.
Corvid-19, yeah, right. Yeah.
Corvid-19. That would be a great episode title for this that would get this.
Yeah. So that's my lemon. What's up?
Great.
What's your lemon?
My lemon, I'm trying to pick, I'll just go with the shorter one, which is went to Joshua Tree National Park for the first time, which is a gorgeous place. I was not being adventurous trying to climb on rocks. I already had the one broken ankle. I don't want another. I was just minding my fucking business, walking down a gravel path that was not steep. It was not in any way dangerous to my eye. And instead, I slip on the gravel. My left leg goes in front of me and the other completely folds beneath me. And then when I get up, my entire right knee to shin is destroyed because it's not like regular gravel. It's like sharp, pokey rocks. So then we were like going to see the arch and I'm like gushing blood down my leg. And I was like, wait, I have a tampon in my purse. And so I took out the tampon and I was mopping up the blood and carrying around a bloody tampon while I'm bleeding from my leg.
Fantastic.
That's not the lemon. The secondary lemon is that it's been now 50 days that my door's been broken and I've been having to climb out the window, which involves me crawling across my bed. Yeah. I know. I just got a call from the glass company today after I sent many angry emails to my landlord. So it looks like I can schedule the replacement. But with my knee, the knee got the worst of it, where like the size of the raw meat on my knee was yay big. Yeah. But I have to crawl across my bed to get out onto the balcony. That hurts. Any sort of kneeling hurts. The big problem is that it scabbed over really well, and I was changing the bandages. And I thought that I was picking a piece. Also, if you're squeamish, skip ahead like 30 seconds. I thought that I was picking a piece of lint off of the knee scab. I was not, because the scab was loose and the entire thing lifted up and it wasn't bleeding. There was just goo and a potato chip sized scab with yellow pussy goo dangling from it came off and I nearly threw up. And that has been the worst part of this whole experience. Because, like, I have a very, very high pain tolerance for a variety of reasons. So when I fell, it looked bad, but I was like, no big deal. It doesn't hurt. The ickiness of the scab coming off was worse. I mean, it was pretty impressive in how disgusting, like a real body horror moment.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's my lemon. I hate that. Now it's time for peaches, which are things that are cool, fun, good, whatever the fuck. I'll go first. As mentioned, my door is finally getting fixed. Hopefully. I'm even afraid to say that.
So it can't have babies anymore.
Yeah, it's sad, but, it'll be happier in the long run.
Getting its little door testicles cut off.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty stoned.
The knobs, getting the knobs cut off.
Getting the knobs cut off. My second one is, I'm a big frag head. I love a fragrance. And I have some expensive ones, but I recently got a little cheapy. I believe this was $5 from Victoria's Secret. It's pink Spritz Me hair and body mist in pink apple. And a thing that surprised me in my fragrance journey is I think apple scents are my absolutely favorite. Like Killian's Apple Brandy on the Rocks and Eldo's I Am Trash, both apple scents, two of my favorites. But this Victoria's Secret pink apple is very, very, very good. It's delicious and it has crazy throw for a body spray. I'm so impressed with it. It smells delicious. So I've been enjoying that very much. And my third peach is just my whole couple-day trip to Joshua Tree with my buddy. Did some painting. Got to see stars.
Very good painting, yes.
Thank you. Got to see stars through telescope. Got to see the rings on Saturn. Got to see the stripes on Jupiter. Got to see more stars than I've ever seen in my life. Shooting stars. Some hares. Or, rabbits. Whatever. There were 2 hawks.
Roadrunners? Did you see any Roadrunners?
No, sadly. There were 2 hawks that lived on the property, and there was this little Mount Crumpet formation of rocks, and both of them would just sit up there.
It's awesome.
And fly around. And there were a ton of grackles, and it was so quiet out there that you could hear the wings of the grackles flapping.
Yeah, just
of them grackling.
Crackle. Yeah.
So incredible trip, very memorable and lovely, and I would love to go to the desert again. It was obviously also extremely hot, and I got sunburned. I have. Can you see it? It's. There we go. You can kind of see it now. You can't see it because it's crunched. I got a farmer's tan. Like, I got sunburned in 2 places while I was painting, which was here, but also where my watch. So you can see the dots of my Casio watch band, which is terrible. Anyway, so those are my peaches. Brian, what are your peaches?
Well, before I say mine, I had a dental cleaning this morning, and my hygienist was saying that she and her husband went to Joshua Tree recently and saw on their Airbnb property a bear in Joshua Tree.
And
she was like,
bear.
What? And looked it up. And apparently, as they're kind of coming out of like the mountains a bit and have been known to, wander around the desert a little. Isn't that crazy? A bear in Joshua Tree.
We also saw a lot of chipmunks, some very little baby guys. And we saw, we looked it up. There's a lizard that we saw on a rock that had a banded tail, and he was just
that's cool. I love a desert lizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock.
So, Peaches, go ahead.
Love a lizard on a rock. Okay. Peaches,
I wish I was a lizard on a rock.
Yes. Peach number one. For the first time, I was on a full episode of the 10-Minute Power Hour this past week.
Oh, congratulations. I don't watch that show.
I generally don't either, but they asked me to do it, and I was on it. And it's a really fun episode, so you should go check it out.
Man, I was the first ever non-them guest on the show. When are they going to ask me back? Yeah, it is. I was on the balloon animal one.
Did you have short hair at the time?
I had a pixie cut, yeah.
Yes, because I think I remember a picture of you and them. Yes, and it was very dyed, platinum-y pixie cut kind of. Yeah. Yes, so go watch me on the 10-Minute Power Hour. And Audrey was on a recent episode as well. So you can go watch her. Peach number 2, I am
more indication that you're a bad father.
Yeah, hey, it paid, right? Well, actually, it didn't. The reason I'm missing Audrey's band show this weekend is I'm going to 2 recording sessions in the fair city of Toronto. And one of those is an NSP thing, and one is the second full-length Trey album recording session. So that will be hopefully fully recorded by 2 weeks from now, which is great.
Wow.
Yes. Very excited. I've been neck deep in writing that album because I've been chipping away at it for a while, but it wasn't until I got back from travel in October where I was really like, okay, I have 4 songs I like. I need a full album. Let's just write them. And I'm very happy with the stuff that I've written.
I'm so happy for you. That's great.
Thanks. Yeah.
And I know the boys are very excited to record with you.
We always have a great time. Meowch is producing it as always. So I basically just to get to hang out with one of my best friends in the studio doing smooth jazz for a while. And then the other Twerp guys are coming too. And of course they're amazing. And then I get to hang out with more of my best friends in the studio for a while. So
yeah,
awesome.
You're a bad father and they're bad guys. So it really evens out.
Well, to make it even worse, while I'm missing Audrey's rock show, I'm going to be drunk. and drunk. Mm-hmm. It's going to be awesome. My final peach is I had my monthly Trey show in Vegas last week, and I did a little road trip with a couple buddies to go out to Vegas to dad friends, including Adam Felber, previous guest on the show, and we had such an awesome time. We just literally just talked for 4 hours on the way out, talked for 4 hours on the way back, went to the Pinball Hall of Fame, went to an amazing tiki bar out there.
I want to go to the Pinball Hall of Fame.
It's pretty fucking fun, actually. We had a great time. It was literally just drive out on a Thursday, drive back on a Friday, and it was so nice to hang out with two good friends and just like shoot the shit, and it was awesome. So, yeah, it was great, and the show was also very good. My special merch item that I auctioned off was a VHS tape, which you've seen, but I don't know if you remember. It's a Christian VHS tape that I got in Big Bear called "Young People Ask, How Can I Make Real Friends?"
Yes, yeah.
I think I might have shown it on the show. And I sold that off for an undisclosed amount.
I think it's actually really fucked up that you would sign and sell another artist's work and profit from it.
Yeah, it is. That's why I do it. So,
all right, well, that's our show.
Baby. Yes.
That's our show for today. Normally I would plug our Patreon, but like, don't give us money. We put out video episodes and minisodes on the main feed. Shit's tough for most people right now. So don't give us money. Listen to the free feed. Sit through the ads. No, I'm not doing reverse psychology.
I am.
Do not subscribe to the Patreon, even though the lowest tier is $2 a month, and that removes all ads and gives you 200. You know how long we've been doing video episodes for, like 4 years. It gives you all of that for $2 a month. We literally shouldn't be doing it. It's a loss leader, folks, but it's a win leader for you, the consumer. All right, well, I'm going to stop embarrassing myself as the Tsarina of Mediocrity, signing off. Take care, everybody.
Okay. And I'm the Venus. If you're the Tsarina, I'm the Venus of Mediocrity. All right, that's it.
All right,
we're done.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Late Night is produced by Brian Wecht and Leighton Gray. Sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/LeightonNight. Follow us on Twitter at @LeightonNight, on Instagram at @Leighton_night, or email us at leightonnight@gmail.com.